Hello there, welcome to this lecture. When it comes to learning new IT system or for that matter any application, I suggest my students to first get a overview of the architecture, or you can also call it overall landscape of the system. Because by understanding the overall architecture or overall landscape, you will get to know the different components involved in building that application or that system. And that is what I am going to take you through in this lecture. This architecture I am going to refer several times in this course based on what components we are detailing on. I will explain you where that component lies in this architecture. So try to focus on this, try to understand as much as you can in this lecture. Even if you are not able to understand each individual components, that's fine. Just try to get an overall picture and move on to the next lecture. As I said, I will come back to this architecture again when we are talking about individual components, and I will explain you where that individual components falls in. Well, this course is about Python application development on Oracle database. So it's very clear that Python and Oracle database is involved, right, in any system which is built using Python on Oracle database. Let's understand how they are involved and what compartmentalization or what distinction is there between these two components of the application. Oracle database is a database server. It's a database system where any and every kind of data your application takes or your application uses is stored. That is where, for example, if your application is about some rail booking or some you can say flight booking, so information of all the customers, all the flights, their routes, reservations, cancellations, everything is stored in Oracle database. And you can assume that most of the time this Oracle database is a separate server. If you have difficulty understanding what is server, you can think of it as a different physical box. So it's a different machine altogether on which Oracle database is installed. And more often than not, application server is installed on a different machine. When I say machine, you might be thinking on-premise machines. It need not be on-premise. It can be sitting on cloud somewhere on the globe. But still, those are different machines. It is just by saying cloud, it means it is sitting somewhere else, not on your premise of your company, right? So yeah, application server you can assume as a different machine than the database server. Now application server will have different components, but it does not have the data stored. It has your Python programs, like whatever programs you will write in this lecture, you will store it somewhere, and that is application server. Now your application server needs to connect to Oracle database, and that's where Oracle DB client comes in picture. So for example, consider your application server is built on Unix platform. You need Oracle DB client, which is full of libraries, full of codes written by Oracle enterprises, which will help you connect your application server, your machine, with Oracle database. And based on what kind of platform you are using, what kind of application you have, there are different Oracle net configurations, the TNS admin it is called, or there are different configurations possible in TNS admin, and there are also direct connection possible. But let's understand. So Oracle net is TNS admin. When you will install Oracle database, trial database in this lecture, you will understand what is the role TNS admin playing in that. So your application server needs something called DB client, and using DB client and TNS admin, it connects to the Oracle database. That's how you pass on the information from Oracle database to application server and vice versa, right? So that is about how your application server will connect to the database. Now, how your Python application will connect to these libraries on your application server. That is a interesting piece. That is where Oracle provides this cxOracle library, Python library. You will have to install this cxOracle Python library on your application server, and you need to import that library in your Python code, right? Like any library you import when you write Python program, right? You import NumPy, you import pandas, like that. When you write a Python program, you will write a command import cxOracle. Of course, we will talk about it in more detail when you write Python programs. So when your Python program has cxOracle, which is installed on your application server, cxOracle knows that this application server has this DB clients installed, and using that it connects to the database. So that is the layer between your Python program and the libraries installed on your application server, the cxOracle, which connects your Python program with Oracle database, and that's why you need cxOracle. Basically, that library is the heart of this course, understanding the possibilities, the kind of things you can do using cxOracle. So now we talked about Oracle database, application server, but as a user, you don't just put IP address of application server and you connect, right? As a user, more often you will go through some web browser, and you will put some address, and that will invoke your application, right? That happens through web server. So as a user, you connect to web server, and based on what you put there, it will correct application server, and that's where it takes. So you wrote a Python program, applied that Python program on application server, that's published on web server. User connects to browser, puts the web address, it goes through the web server connects to the application server, and using the cxOracle Oracle DB connect and Oracle Net connects the application server with Oracle database, and then using Oracle database you retrieve the data or you put the data there. So that's overall architecture. I hope you get it. Even though you are not very sure about each individual components at this point, don't worry. Just get the overall picture that there is a user, when he or she connects, it goes through web server, and then there is application server, then database server. Application server is where your Python codes are there with cxOracle, and database is where the database has all the data, either input by application server, your application, or needed by application, right? Awesome. I'll see you in next lecture.